Good morning, everyone.
Morning.
Morning.
Good morning.
Hey, good morning.
Morning, everyone.
Good morning, Commissioner Reed. You're muted.
I should be allowed to talk.
You are absolutely allowed to talk.
That may not be a good idea, but that's okay.
It's always a good idea. Do we have someone from the board? Oh, I see the one on. Come on in, the one.
I'm here. Good morning, everyone.
Let's see, Commissioner Esposito.
See Commissioner Esposito. I do not see Commissioner Coy. I'll give him a couple moments. As this will not be a long meeting. But I also want to be respectful of everyone's time. Good morning, Chief Sivan. Thank you so much.
I see Chief Darty, Mary Ann.
Okay.
Good morning, commissioners.
Good morning, commissioners.
Good morning.
Good morning, everyone.
That sound
Good
like
morning.
that sound like Allison.
That was.
All right.
Okay, there we go. We're all present and accounted for. Good morning, Commissioner Coy.
Good morning.
So we can get started. Good morning, everyone, and thank you for attending the April 18th Operations Committee meeting. We will get started with this very short agenda for this morning, as we only have procurement items to cover. Dewana, do you know if anyone has signed up for public comment?
No one has signed up for public comment today.
Okay. Thank you so much. So we can move straight into our only agenda item for this morning, procurement. Will that be Ms. Matthews?
This is Ted King from procurement.
Hello.
Shabray's unavailable this morning, so I'm standing in for her today. We have 4 procurement items, 2 by the chief academic officer and 2 by the chief operating officer. And do you want me to go through each one briefly?
Yeah, so Mr. King, if you can just name the procurement item number, the vendor, and the dollar amount and the term, that would be
Oh,
helpful
okay.
for a matter
Oh,
of.
okay. Okay, the first one is Section 12.01, Chief Academic Officer, Coppin State University. The Chief Academic Officer and the Office of College and Career Readiness request the board's approval to contract with Coppin State University to support in-person graduation. Coppin State will provide facility rental and all related equipment for implementation of an in-person graduation at the Physical Education Complex and the James Weldon Johnson Auditorium for school year 23 spring and school year 23 summer graduations. The total cost of the contract is $279,660. The contract term is from April 26, 2023 through September 1st of 2023.
Thank you
And the
so much.
contract will support in-person centralized graduation for 29 high schools and approximately 3,400 students.
Thank you. I'll open the floor for questions. Commissioner Reed, Commissioner Coy, Commissioner Esposito. Any questions?
Madam Chair, I just have a heads up.
Okay.
This will be my first year that I'll wear a gown. So I'll embarrass you guys by wearing a cap and gown this year, my last year. Just
Y'all
let,
are so regal. Thank you. Thank you for doing so.
no, they warned me. They said I better get one, so I got one.
That's fancy. Commissioner Coyle, you have any questions about this item? I saw you pop on.
Commissioner Reed, it isn't your last year of graduations though, is it?
Yes, I think. I'm out in 24. Yeah.
Well, we're going to have graduations though before you're gone in 24, right?
For who?
The spring graduations will happen in 24 before you roll off at the end of June.
Yeah, it's like 12
I'm
months.
just saying you're going to get more than one use out of your, but no real questions for me other than just noting. I've been to a number of graduations over the years at Digital Harbor High School, and I've seen them elsewhere. How many times have we done? Not that I need to know an exact answer, but we've used the same auditorium before. It's wonderful to see 29 of those schools there, and I'm looking forward to them. At least some of them. I know I won't make it to all of those, but looking forward to being at least some of them.
Yeah, it was Poly outdoors. Then we went to Coppin indoors last year, and I think it's you have to less concerns in terms of external factors.
Thank you, Commissioner Coyle, Commissioner Reed, Commissioner Esposito. Did you have any questions as it relates to this procurement item?
None for me.
Got it. Thank you so much. We can move to the next item.
Okay, the next one is section 12.02, Chief Academic Officer, Globetrotter Travel Management Services Incorporated. The Chief Academic Officer requests the board's approval to piggyback the state of Maryland's requirements contract with Globetrotter Travel Management Services Incorporated to provide travel services to city schools. The annual contract amount is $500,000. The contract term is from April 26, 2023 through February 28th of 2025.
Thank you so much. Are there any questions on the floor? Commissioner Coyle?
Yeah, just trying to get a sense for, well, first off, I think this type of international travel or even domestic travel, but travel in general is such a wonderful learning opportunity for our students. About how many students are we estimating? I know this isn't an exact, like, this many are going on this trip and that's why we're purchasing this. This is general, but just trying to understand about how many students this would serve.
Hi, good morning, everybody. Can you all hear me okay? I've been having funky issues with my computer. Okay, awesome. Fantastic. My name is Casey Mangle. I'm the special assistant in the academics office. So this contract actually isn't about student travel explicitly. Rather, this is about anyone in the district being able to access travel services in a way that is easier and more coordinated. So what this allows us to do is, let's say you have a group of staff members who all want to participate in a conference. They're able to work with Globetrotter in order to secure the travel and accommodations associated with attending that. Or if we wanted to host professional development, we would be able to work more easily with a hotel or a conference space or a university, any of those locations, in order to just better coordinate our efforts. Likewise, if students, however, were traveling internationally or across the country, we'd be able to leverage these services so that we're getting like one PO and we're paying for it, as opposed to having individuals pay things out of pocket and then reimbursing them. So this kind of helps us to streamline any sort of travel that the district could conceivably do.
You good, Commissioner Coyle?
Yeah, no, that speaks to some of the questions that I had there.
Got it.
Right.
Commissioner Reed, Commissioner Esposito,
Nothing here.
Commissioner Esposito?
Nothing from me.
Okay, thank you. We can move forward to the next item.
Okay. Okay, section 15.01, Chief Operating Officer, Pecul. I'm at to guess the pronunciation of this company, Key Pecunis Construction Company Incorporated, window and door replacement at Margaret Brent Pre-K through 8 school number 53. The Chief Operating Officer requests the board's approval of a competitively solicited contract with Pecunis Construction Company Incorporated in the total amount of $902,880. The contract provides window and door replacement services at Margaret Brent Pre-K through 8 school number 53. The price includes a base bid for item 1 in the amount of $836,000 and contingency funding for another $66,880. Any questions?
Opening the floor for questions, Commissioner Reed.
I guess I just have two. I guess one, how old is the school? And two, do we have any other door, window improvements, changes in the pipeline besides this? Just so we can get an idea of what's coming down the pike. Hi, Cindy.
Hello, good morning, Commissioner Reed. I'm Maurice Gaskins. I'm the Director of Construction for Baltimore City Public Schools. So I'm gonna answer the second question. We have several more projects coming down the pipeline with doors, windows, and roof projects coming. We currently have several in design, and we can share that list with you for future reference. The exact year of the building of Margaret Brent, I will have to find out. I believe that is a older school, and I will find
1979.
Okay.
Cindy Smith. Yep, it's 1979.
Okay. Yeah, because the reason I asked that question is because it gives us an idea of how much is going to be going to doors and windows, just so we can get an idea of going forward in terms of the pools of monies that are being expended.
So I can tell you that we have several in the CIP, but our FY24 Healthy Schools request that just went in is all doors and windows.
Okay.
So it's like 20 something schools of doors and windows.
And what's the total money?
I believe it's 45 million.
Thank you. And how are we going to pay for it?
That's through Healthy Schools. There's the Healthy Schools Facility Fund, which is a supplemental set aside through the legislation to do specific kinds of projects. Doors and windows are one of those. So the doors and windows are happening through that to support the school safety initiative. So by putting in the new doors in those schools that are eligible for them, as well as the windows, that improves the school safety. So it's kind of in supplement to the school safety plan that we've been working on.
Thank you, Maurice and Cindy. Thank you.
Commissioner Coy, I saw you pop one.
No specific questions. No questions.
Oh, okay. Commissioner Esposito.
Nothing for me.
Okay. Thank you so much, Maurice and Cindy.
Thank you, Commissioner Reed. Thank you, Commissioner Roberts.
We can move forward with the last item.
Okay. Section 15.02, Chief Operating Officer, Motorola Solutions Incorporated. The Chief Operating Officer requests the board's approval to piggyback a Sourcewell competitively bid contract awarded to Motorola Solutions to add CB radio technology to school buses and alternate school vehicles. The estimated annual amount is $350,000. The contract term is April 26, 2023 through June 23rd of 2025 with one-year renewal option. This contract is necessary to support communication between the Office of Pupil Transportation's dispatch and bus staff teams. The Motorola CB radios will be added to additional school vehicle purchases until the end of the contract.
Thank you so much. I'll start the other way. Commissioner Esposito, do you have any questions?
No.
Okay, Commissioner Coy.
No.
Okay, Commissioner Reed.
I guess one, I can tell the group, the reason I'm asking all these questions is because I have time. Doesn't look like this is going to be a pretty big meeting. And I guess my question is just ancillary. How are we situated in terms of our WMBE contracts? Are we at a pretty good place, or are there any concerns or hot button issues that the board should be concerned with in terms of WMBE? Because we haven't had much discussion about it in the last few months because of a lot of reasons, but is the board in pretty good place in terms of not having a concern about WMBE?
Commissioner Reed, are you speaking in totality of MBE?
Yeah, totally.
I'm not sure. Is Chief Dotary still on? That might need to be an item that we get follow-up on. Are you okay with that, Commissioner Reed?
Yeah, I just want to make sure that oh, there's Chris. Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah. Sorry, Commissioner Roberts, I was fumbling around for my mute button and my camera button. I would say in general terms, but I know you probably, we will get it more formalized. We have not been experiencing undue problems with the MWBE program. That is to say, as you know, when goals and targets get put in contract by contract on a case-specific basis, which we're which I feel we continue to do quite well. We add them in very frequently, and they're very rigorous targets. And I think, as I've mentioned to board members in other scenarios, many other districts, they do a couple of things that we don't do. One, they exclude more contracts just as a general rule from any MWBE considerations. For example, our quite large ERP adoption contract, among the more significant size contracts that the district will do. Many other districts have an IT exclusion where they just say, hey, this isn't applicable. We don't accept that, and we put in, and it's not old news, but it's, a good, 12, 18 months ago, we put in considerable targets for a large IT contract, and that's going well. The second thing that we do is our targets, and I even use the word myself, we use the word goal and target. Other districts, those are just that, they're goals. And if you don't make them, well, you sure did try. With ours, although we will use the term goals and targets, they're requirements. And so that's why when we do go back and forth with a particular RFP, we know that when we go X% WBE, X% WBE, that's now required. And if you don't make it, you have some splaining to do, some real splaining to you folks. So Chief Sivan might have a better understanding, but I feel like we are doing well with our MWBE goals writ large. Both in the front end where we procurement and the MWBE office, work very much to put those targets in, and in the implementation stage where the contract managers are keeping track of, okay, you're 40% spent on contract X, and what are you in your MWBE spend? It doesn't always have to be in lockstep, but you certainly wouldn't want to see 50% spend and, oh yeah, we haven't gotten to the MWBE part. That's unacceptable too. So I will try to get more data on these points that I'm making for you, commissioners, but I think we are satisfied. Well, no, we're not satisfied. We're pleased with how we're doing, and we're looking forward to even more.
Thank you so much, Chief Doherty. Commissioner Reed, just following up, I want to make sure I didn't miss it. Did you have a question about this item proper, or just in totality you wanted follow-up around MBE engagement?
Just the global approach. Thank you.
Got it. Okay. Commissioner Coy, did you have any questions for this item?
Not this item specifically.
No. So no.
Yeah, no to this item. Well,
Okay.
yes, I can support this item. No questions for this item.
Okay. Thank you. Commissioner Esposito?
None for me.
Okay. Well, thank you so much, Mr. King. I
Okay,
think that
thank
covers
you.
it for our procurement portion.
Mhm.
There are no, why can't I think of the word? We don't have any compliance reports to cover today. And so this actually we have no public commenters and we have no compliance reports for this meeting. So we can prepare to adjourn, and our next meeting will be May 16th, 2023 at 10 a.m. It will also be held virtually. Thank you all for your time. This is end of call. It's the shortest meeting we've ever had.
Thank you.
Thank you, commissioners.
Everyone.
Have a good one.
Thank you.
See, I'm back
Thanks,
from
everyone.
session and gave you good luck. Short meeting.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Back.